Hi everyone, Scrappy Kathy here with Challenge Accepted, and as you know, we're doing Lisa Sikorsky's wonderful sketches in her 4 Seasons in 1 Month event over at Scrap-A-Sketch, and this is sketch number 7, and the season is autumn. So I just love it. It's wide open to interpretation, and I'm going to take the kind of easy, quick way out. I'm going to line up some papers. I cut papers all from the same collection from Vicki Boutin's Fernwood, and I'm going to line them up across the page here. Let's see what, yeah, I might want to switch these two. The reason is that I'm using these 2 patterns over here for my photo, and I'm just going to I cut the pieces 1 3/4 inch wide, and I'm going to eyeball it. I may be sorry that I didn't draw a line, but I think once we get the embellishments on, it kind of changes your way of looking at things. I might actually, just to add a little interest, okay, these are not the same distance, and I'm not going to draw a line. And I could have, and maybe would have done a, like, put some foam behind these, or distress the edges. See, I'm not getting the spacing right, but okay, so it needs to be a little bit more than that. There. And I'll put these others up. I haven't put so much adhesive on them that I can't lift them up fairly easily. Okay, I'm going to let that ride. I'm going to put these, since this is also punched out Thursday to die for, I'm going to use a lot of die cuts. I used a scrapbook.com, I think it's called Wildflowers die, and I'm going to kind of use these on the, kind of overlay them, and for the ones that really show, I'll use the big ones, the big pieces, and for the others, I'll use these smaller pieces. And maybe right here, I'll use a piece of Vicki's own ephemera, like right there. The photo is one that John took of me when he came to visit when I was working in Alaska. And we drove to Land's End and went through some beautiful parts of the country, and there were, you know, there'll be these amazing woods and moose coming out and all these fun things. We did not see any bears. And the I've got a bit to cut out here. There we go. And where did that go? Okay. And I can use that right there maybe, and this right here, and maybe this right there as well. I'm not sure what that is. It's a piece. I think I've told you about my experiences with that magic mat. It's not my favorite, and I don't know why. I leave it there. When I go to use my die cutter, I don't think about it unless I'm using it. And there. So when I go to use it, I'm too lazy, I guess. I'm too much in a hurry to try to change it out. Okay, so this is going to go here. This will go here. That'll look nice and subtle there. And I'm just gluing the stem part. The rest of it can pop up and be free. Anyway, we were driving to Land's End, and we'd see these woods, and then all of a sudden you'd see we'd see a waterfall. And what did I do here? I thought I had one for every do that, and then I'll maybe do here we go. I want to do this because we were out discovering, shall we say. Maybe I'll do this and have, okay, that's what I'll do. I'm really desperately trying to get a the video made. There's that, and then I'll do the blueberries. Kind of out here. And it was kind of end of summer, beginning of fall. It was September, but of course it had begun to get cold. And on October 10th, which we all think of as autumn or fall, we got 36 inches of snow. So that was kind of crazy. Okay, I have a couple of bits of branding strips, and I'm going to put them up here as kind of a platform for maybe some other embellishments. I like this dragonfly. We did see dragonflies there. I don't know that we saw moths, but I'm going to put one of those on here anyway. I think I'll do that. And then here, I have a card here, a 3x4 card that says Wild Soul, and I'd kind of like to use that as a title, but I don't think I can work it in. So My Beautiful World wins the draw here. The point there, what that made me think of was how lucky John and I were to have been able to see so much of the world. I could do it here where the stems of these flowers are, or I could do it right here. And I'm kind of going for right here. And it's kind of above the magnifying glass there. So that works nicely. Let's see, there was something I saw on here. The camera. I wanted a camera. I was by no means the photographer then that I became, and I wish there were some beautiful sights that I wish I'd had a chance to photograph more effectively, just better. Let's see, I have this phrase that says life documented, and I'm going to put that up here and maybe find a small embellishment to put beside it, like there's a butterfly, I have a bird somewhere, but the bird may be too big, maybe facing the wrong way. Yeah, too big. I'll move that over. So let's go back here. I like the little fern. That's a nod to the name of the collection. And there were ferns in those woods. And I don't know if you're familiar with autumn ferns, but they grow almost everywhere. And I grow them here in Georgia. And they're called autumn ferns because they're green during the summer and then they turn a brilliant orange color in fall. And they actually don't shrink back to the ground like most ferns do. They stay up and they hold that fall color for a while. At least they do here. Well, we actually saw them there in Alaska. Okay, there was something okay, let me put that aside, and now I'm gonna pull my fall release Flairs that I didn't really use much back in fall. So let me pull, there's some little critters that are just adorable. Maybe I'll take this guy away and put the little critter up here. That's like a little squirrel, I guess. There's a skunk too, that's cute. Oh, come now. Going to lift that up and squeeze that right in there, and then maybe I can use the fern over on this side, kind of lift that up there. I'm gonna kind of scooch it up. Okay, there we go. And let's see what else I have. I don't know that I need another critter, although there were plenty of critters that we saw out and about there. I like this plaid, but I think maybe this leafy one would be better. It's got the right colors, and there were certainly lots of leaves and that's kind of, I'm putting it here by these die cut leaves. And I thought maybe I could work one in right over in here. So let's see what we want there. I could do one of the brown dotty ones, or it's Halloweenish. I'm gonna go with a plaid. And which plaid do I want? I think I like this plaid. And you probably didn't see the selection, so I was kind of thinking of those, either of those two. This one might be nice too, but it's a little bland maybe. So what I chose was this one. And I'm going to stick it back in here and let that kind of be lifted up by it. So there's lots of dimension there. And I'm going to use the same sequins I used on the last project. They're called sea glass, but they have a, there's a brownish, goldish kind of one in here. And they're perfect for sandy, beachy stuff, but also really nice for fall. There. And I'm going to mix them up with some of these. I'm going to use all the colors that are in there because they look so nice together. And I think it's going to work for fall just as well as it would work for a beachy kind of layout. So there. And I might, oops, this guy's not glued down, so I better do that. Kind of curl that up. There. Let me do 5 sequins along there. And this color of blue is actually in the stripes there, so it will look nice. And that gold is a perfect match there too. So I'm actually going to use another blue one. And then I'll go over here and do 3. And I will do a blue one. And a brown one. And a gold. Okay, I'm done. Thank you for watching. Be sure and check out Shannon. I'll have her channel link in my description box, and check out everybody else who's on the Punched Out Thursday team, and check in and see what they've done to exercise their punches and dies this week. Thank you for watching. Bye.